So, it all leads to this. Motherwell against Whitport in the Europa Conference League final.
Into the black hole. Sing for my soul.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sunshine on Leyth. Definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, the biggest episode we've ever had in this save. We have an FA Cup final, and then we have a Europa Conference League final in the same episode. Oh, it's not every day you get to do this. It's not every day you get to get very sweaty in a suit. That's just how it goes. I feel I look like a magician here, but hopefully we're about to pull a rabbit out of a hat in this final, because honestly, I feel like we've got no hope in hell of winning both of them. But, you know, I still feel like we can give it a good shot against Man United, even though they're in great form. Against Motherwell, I think we've got a really good chance at winning that and actually winning some European silverware. And that's cool, because I've never won this trophy before. Obviously, it's only been in the game, I think, this season. This year, so to speak. But I have lost it once on stream, so I want revenge. So we're not going to beat around the bush. We're just going to jump straight into the match. Let me know your predictions in the comments now. Put your timestamp too, so I know you're not cheating. Most of our players are back. Our record against United, we have beaten them once. In fact, if you recall, it was that first season of the Champions League. We beat them like 4-1 at Old Trafford, but they did have a red card. It was all over the place. I'll do a selection advice and then I'll have a little look at it myself. So obviously that's not going to happen. Thompson is definitely not playing there. We'll have Dale Connor back in there. Fran and Kimberly, Vertelborg, Chan, Flamarion, Balde. This is good. Although one thing I do want to try and do is make Balde play more of an attacking role when he plays in that position. I feel like that might get a bit more out of him, even though he's more comfortable as a supporting player. I feel like only really Simon Nelson overperforms when he plays as the supporting one. With the exception of Rui Lasker, we basically have access to a full plethora of players. I'm going to put Zulu on the bench instead of Thompson. So there we go. On the bench, Abbott, Zulu, Nelson, White, Afkir, Bouzidi, and Wynne Billington. You just never know. I still think it's a massive long shot. We're not going to mark up Mons Danielson because, yeah, not that type of system. I don't know. This is a free hit for us, really. We're not expected to win it. They're in incredible form. To be fair, we're in pretty bloody good form too. We've not lost in a long time. Oh, as a side note, as a result of winning that Wolfsburg game, we have actually won every single Europa Conference League match this season. In every single one. Home and away, in both legs, every single game. We've won 14 matches in the Europa Conference League in a row, which is nuts. But today, it's about the FA Cup final. We're back at Wembley again. We have lost at Wembley before, of course, when we were 2-0 up against Swansea in the Championship playoff final and bottled it in the most royal way, so to speak. And today, we're going to need something a little bit special, to be honest, to deal with Man United here. Balde and Fran, Flamarion, can he turn and get the shot away? No, and that's not quite going to happen for us, I think. The key thing for us is just not to concede an early goal. I think the last thing we want is to be chasing this match. Like, we want to be in the position to... And we... Oh, off to a flyer, chat. Okay, well, there we go. Mons Danielson gets the goal for Man United inside 5 minutes. And the one thing I didn't want was for us to go down too early here. I want us to still be in with a fight so we can nick something. And I don't know how he's managed to get that cross in. There's 2 players on him. Oh, dear. The tackle just didn't work. And already Man United have something to hang on to in the cup final. Like, there are more difficult opponents we could have got, but nobody really in England, as far as I can tell, other than probably Man City, are in better form than Man United right now as Clive Kimberley's free kick hits the bar. I forgot to put Kimberley back on free kicks when he came back to the club, because I'd already set that stuff up before the season. At least the possessions come back a bit. Balde finds Lonchar. Right. Oh, actually, that's a good ball for Kayo. We can get some support up there. We've got men cutting through. Kayo's all the way through, and he goes for the... Well, I mean, he's forced to save out the Man United keeper. That's something, I suppose. And Flamarion, cuts through a couple here. Little flick on, and he's into the box. And Balde saved at the back post, but things are looking good. Well, half-time, and ironically, you could argue we've probably been the better side, but we just haven't managed to score the goal. That's the key thing. We've actually been pretty good for the most part. Just haven't created as many chances as I would have liked, but we look more likely to score the second goal in this match. But we need to do it soon. So Flamarion's hurt himself, and I know he's not... Balde has definitely been poor today, so we're going to get Nelson on. I might also do the double and go for Flamarion and Balde out for Bouzidi and Nelson. Because sometimes Bouzidi is just the man you want when you need an assist. When you need to get an assist for someone like Kayo, getting Bouzidi to that byline, he will find you that assist. He is so good at that. And maybe today is the day that he does it yet again for us. Kimberley, and he finds Bouzidi. That's better. Bouzidi's going to ghost through. That's a really poor ball from him, though. I'm not sure who he was aiming at there. Looking long. Should be knocked into the park. That's well played, actually, from Chan. Playing the ball around nicely. Kimberley, trying again for Bouzidi. This time he will cut through again. Bouzidi's through. And it's an easy save for the keeper, but we're playing all right. To put in a performance of this genuine quality against Manchester United, I'm actually very impressed with the lads, despite the fact that the scoreline isn't quite going our way at the moment. I'm very happy with them. But the thing is, Man United have just got that little bit of extra quality in places where if they get a chance, they will take it. Well done, Ellison. Oh, it's not looking good. 13 minutes to go. We haven't actually fashioned a real chance, but we've had some sort of, quarter chances, I guess you'd call them. Abbott's on for a bit now as well. Nelson, whole new left side for us. Can Simon dig something magical out? He's going to the byline. They're lowering him through. Kimberly's in. Oh, and it's flicked off of Kayo, I think. No, it's a corner kick. We've got to go attacking for the final 10 here. Kimberly, and the goalkeeper's on it. They've left nobody forward. Chan into the channel for Lonchar. Can he be the hero like he was in the semis? Pulls it back for Brazili. Blocked. Fran. Oh, my goodness me. It looks like we're going to lose by just that early lapse in concentration as Mabry now makes it 2. And I'm pretty certain that was headed to him by one of our defenders. It's the little tiny margins in games like this where I think we've put together a solid match but just lacked the cutting edge in chances. And yeah, it's a dreadful header from Fran that puts it straight into the path of Mabry, and United are going to win the FA Cup. And it's a shame. We've given them a fair go, but the quality of opportunity created by us just wasn't good enough. And when we did have little chances, we just didn't take them, sadly. Here we go. Brazidino. Maybe he can slip one through for someone. He's going to go all the way. Oh. Hopefully this doesn't knock our confidence too badly ahead of Motherwell during the week, because that's really the one that matters, and it does look as though it's going to be a Manchester United win in the FA Cup final. I think we've given it a shot. I don't think we've been as outclassed as I was expecting us to be honest. I think we've done all right, to be fair. I think they can hold their heads high from the performance-wise, but just wasn't a high enough of quality chance created, and that's it. Manchester United 2, Whitport 0. FA Cup final defeat. Hopefully it's not going to be 2 defeats for us today, but I honestly didn't have the highest hopes for this game. I think we played better than I thought we would, to be fair. Fair play, the lads. So, it all leads to this. Motherwell against Whitport in the Europa Conference League final. I don't think we're ever going to have as good a chance, but then again, they were able to get here, and that should tell you a lot about the quality they've got. They knocked out Red Star, they knocked out Nantes, they've knocked out some decent teams, and we cannot pretend that they're... And it's Daniel Farker managing Motherwell. Well. Right, so I'll do a squad selection and then shuffle it around as always. So firstly, Wim Billington will come in because I'm a man of my word and he will start today. However, Balde will not start this because he's just not been as good as I wanted him to be in this tournament. Nelson will play. Kimberly alongside Zulu because Fran is knackered. Do I trust Zulu in that role? To be fair, he has actually been very good this season. So maybe we'll give Fran a little rest here because that's the one player that's sort of struggling slightly. Hopefully Dale Connor can start though because I feel like he has to. Chan at right back, it's all we can do. Flamara on there with Bruzidi coming off the bench potentially. To be fair, everybody that can play will be on the bench for today's game. So Putman, Kirtley, Thompson, Balde, Lonchar, Vukuripa, Fran and Franz, Keith Abbott, Bruzidi, Morton, Marcolini, and Raul Costa. That's the lineup for the Europa Conference League final. Goddamn. Could they not have called it anything else and just didn't put Europa in the final? So Clayton seems to be their playmaker, slightly higher up the pitch. Interesting. It all comes down to this. Biggest game in the club's history. Bar none, let's have this. I'm fairly confident about it. But at the same time, I just wonder, they got this far. And there has to be a reason why they got this far. Because there were some good teams in this, like Fiorentina, Sociedad, Wolfsburg, Sporting. And if we can win this, it'll be our 15th win in the Europa Conference League this season. We'll have won every single match. The perfect tournament it would have been. We need a big game out of Zulu today. We need a big game out of basically everyone. Wim Billington is one of those as well. And he's through. Oh, imagine if he'd given us the lead inside 20 seconds. He's not scored for a while in Europe. I think his last European goal was the one against, Sporting with the 5th goal. But so far, so good. A couple of long shots to start with, just to test the waters, but at least we're looking threatening so far. We're not looking shy in front of goal. Nelson again, picking it up and driving. He might just be allowed to go all the way through here. Whips to the outside, goes for Kayo. Kimberly. Clive Kimberly's all the way through and gets the shot away. Done. 5 minutes gone. Very good start. I want this to be one of these games where we can just come in and dominate, but I just don't know if it's going to be quite like that. And it's... Yes! Madeline Mitala scores. I just called him Madeline. It's Madeline Mitala gives us the lead in the Europa Conference League final. Nelson will get the assist. An absolute mess in the box as Mitala goes into double figures for the season. The initial header is knocked down by him. Nelson, it comes off the post from Dale Connor, actually, and eventually comes back to Mitala, who rips that over the line from literally an inch. This game has gone awfully quiet since we scored. A real lack of anything happening here, but the key thing is we've got a lead to hang on to. That's big for us. But it only takes one little opportunity. Motherwell will have to come at us a bit at some point, surely. So we've got to be prepared for that and make sure that we're ready. And hopefully have a second goal. Zulu, over the top for Wim Billington. One touch to set. And that was a big chance win. That really was. I just hope we don't regret missing opportunities like that. And it's a good chance for Henderson now. Nobody in the box for him. I hope that's not a penalty. I don't know. Oh, it's Chan who's hurt. Apparently Terry Henderson has hurt himself. I don't know what's happened here. I think they've collided. I don't know how this isn't a penalty, because it looked like the other Whitport player was the one that blocked the shot. But, okay, that looked like we might have got away with that one there, because I'm fairly certain it looked like Chan was the one that scythed him down, and then the other Whitport player blocked it. But I don't know, and Chan being injured is not good. Hopefully it's not too serious. I don't really want to sub him unless we absolutely have to. I'm so glad we've at least got him available, but getting him injured early is not great. At least we have the lead so far, but it could literally change with one ball over the top and one like this. Henderson's back on and fine, apparently. It's Chan versus Henderson again, and Chan's gone flying through again. The battle between Henderson and Chan here is taking a new step. Robertson drills it over the bar. This is not how we would have wanted this game to be played. We wanted to be in control and not have this sort of scrappiness to it. Nelson cuts back. Votes for Kimberly. Back for Nelson. Back for Kimberly. Oh, nice work again. And Nelson scored. It's 2-0. Clive Kimberly will get the assist somehow, and Simon Nelson scores his 10th goal in the Europa Conference League in one season. Wim Billington, fair enough with the 12, but for Simon Nelson to score 10 from the left side is very, very impressive. It's bad defending here from Crespo, and Nelson's just snuck in there, popped it in the back of the net, and we're 2-0 up in a European final. That is a huge goal. The great thing about that goal is it gives me way less pressure if we were to have to take Chan off and revert to Keith Abbott inverted wingback. Still, 45 minutes to go yet, but 2-0 up at half-time is about as perfect a first half as we could have had. And for Simon Nelson to score again is just classic, really. He's probably been the most consistent player we've had in Europe, even with Wim Billington included in that bracket, just because Billington has sort of stopped scoring recently, whereas Simon Nelson's just been consistently popping goals in throughout the entire tournament. Up to double figures now for the lad. I think that's now he's probably the second highest goal scorer in the entire tournament. Billington will still win it, of course, with 12, unless, of course, Simon Nelson goes and scores a hat-trick tonight, which I think even for him is probably a bit out of it, given that he's only got one in his entire career. Flammarion, though, round the side for Wim Billington, and he's just not quite got the... Oh, yes, he does! Wim Billington firing through, and it's a good tackle. KO Booth. Oh, as Nelson over the bar. Well, look at the space. Space for Flammarion. Loads of room, and he's just wished that one wide. Zulu, Kaio's header, and it's in. Kaio with the header, 3-0 up, and we're going to win it. We're going to win the Europa Conference final. 3-0 to the good here. Motherwell have just not been able to deal with us today. Kaio's 26th goal of the season in all competitions. Another assist from Zulu. He's done well with these deep balls. What about this? It's basically a cross. Put it all the way through. Kaio with a sensational header. We're 3-0 up now. Right, we can take some precautions at this point. We've got to. We're bringing Keith Abbott on to do his thing, to save Chan from getting a serious injury potentially, and we're also going to bring on Ben Putman-Kiteley in the final, because we're 3 goals to the good now. We might as well give Ben Putman-Kiteley a chance to play in a European final. I feel like it's the dream he would have had since he was a kid, playing in the 7th tier with us, to actually play in a European match. Not only that, but in the final too. Yeah, we've definitely gone off the boil since the changes were made. Not a huge surprise, though. We've just been consistent. We're not actually, at the moment, going to even let them have a shot on target today. Abbott, getting forward, cutting inside. Kimberly, oh, Zulu. Oh, he's just whisked it wide. And now, even worse for Motherwell, Hung Bangdar has now gone off injured, and they are down to 10 men. 3-0 down in the final, down to 10 men. We just need to pass this ball around until we are champions of Europe in some respects. Putman-Kiteley, though, for Billington, can he get another assist? Oh, and Billington's shot is well saved by the goalkeeper. Motherwell's keeper has done an all right job for them, to be fair, but it's not been enough. Kaio to deliver. All the way through, and Dale Connor smashes in the 4th goal. We're winning the final 4-0. We're going to have won all 15 matches in the Europa Conference League, and Dale Connor's scored again. Kaio with another assist, and we're going to be champions in style. There's been very few matches that we've even looked close to being second best in. Wolfsburg at times was probably the most difficult tie in this, and I felt like when we got through there, we had a really good chance at winning it, and we've proven that tonight. Just turn the speed down a tiny little bit here so we can see us lifting the Europa Conference League. Simon Nelson will lift the trophy, the first European trophy in the club's history. Putman-Kiteley out on this right-hand side now. Has he got one last piece of magic in him? Whips it through, and it's Simon Nelson's header over the bar, which will surely see this game finish with us as champions of Europe, albeit 3rd-tier champions of Europe, but nevertheless, the Whitport fans are going nuts behind the goal, and there they are, Simon Nelson lifting the trophy. 4-0 over Motherwell in the final. Was it ever in doubt? The moment that Madeline Matala scored the goal to make it 1-0. We kind of just went on from there, and things just got better and better. Kaio with a goal, Nelson with a goal, Clive Kimberly throwing a man of the match performance in there as well. You love to see it. And we brought 38,000 fans for this game. I don't know why Motherwell didn't bring more, but they did not turn up, sadly. I say sadly, we've won the bloody trophy. Get in there. Oh, let's check it all out. Chan, only a bruised knee, he's fine. We get 2.4 million for winning it. That's basically nothing at this point. Super duper happy. One of the top Colombian managers. Oh, wow. I'm now 8th on the list of Colombian managers. Fair play. Got a long way to go to catch up with Gabriel Ochoa, but hey, you never know. Actually, to be fair, we do get 20 million from TV revenue, which is actually an alarmingly large amount. And some coefficient money. And just looking at this, you can see Clive Kimberley set the best average rating. I think that Kaio wins it because Kimberley didn't play enough games. Kaio did get 9 assists as well. 12 goals for Win Billington, 10 for Simon Nelson, and 6 man of the match awards for Kaio as well. Win Billington as well. Not Win Billington. Nelson covered the most ground and dribbled like nobody's business. 15 wins in a row in Europe is insane. So the board expect us top half next season. So I should be able to tell this to the lads and not get them pissed at me. Yes, good. Board initial budgets. £114 million transfer budget and £480,000 a week in wage budget. Ooh. Now, as for whether I can actually find anyone to spend that kind of money on, because given our rep, even then again, we may have a lot more rep now as a result of winning a European trophy. So there could actually be some massive changes this summer. I really want to invest in the defence though, because I think that is a key area for us. And the board are going to upgrade trading facilities again. And we're going to get an increased youth category. Cool. And we're going to upgrade the data analysis as well. We're really going up in the world, our Whitport. It's almost the perfect season for us in many ways. It's a shame that we didn't get the FA Cup win, but that was a really, really tough ask to beat Man United there. Just getting to an FA Cup final alone is an incredible achievement for us. And I really do think that we can carry on into next season with our heads held high, with a lot of big plans for the future to strengthen. Now, and of course, there'll be an analysis video coming up later today as well. So I look forward to that, as we've got a lot of things to discuss in that. I'll be recording that next week, though, because it's still Friday as I'm recording this. I've been on it today as far as video is concerned, because I've just been enjoying the game so much. So, if you've enjoyed this, and I really hope you have, smash a like. That'd be sick. If we can get to like 300, that'd be delightful. If you're new to the channel, this is the first video of mine you've seen, subscribe. We do sometimes win things. And yeah, I will see you guys very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Hold your gun. Capybara. Bye-bye.